Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I believe it is December 25th, and if it's not, well, Merry Christmas whenever it comes. I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm Layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. Welcome back, everybody. And Lisa has a reminder of you of this upcoming super event in the near future.
Well, since it is Jesus' birthday, we have a new podcast, Silence in a Year, that we have a preview episode today.
That's right. So check that one out. Don't just listen to this episode. Listen to that one too.
Right. Take some time and spend it in silence.
Right. Very short
today
podcast.
On this busy day.
Right. 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll start for 365 days on January 1st.
1 week.
Lisa's doing all the research. I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah.
Something like that. And we might even have some guest speakers. Right? Guest host. And we're going to do it on YouTube. At least that's the current plan. Mm-hmm. And also on our Buzzsprout. So subscribe to both, Lisa.
Yes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Philippians 2 Foundation.
Right. But meanwhile, go ahead.
You can like us on Facebook, Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show.
Yeah, I think we're over 400 likes now. Or followers, 415.
415, yeah.
Yeah, we're moving up.
We have more followers than we do likes.
That's good. That's okay. We want followers.
It's funny.
Even if you don't like us, we want you to follow us.
Exactly.
So we're on to Psalm 91. You who dwell in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shade of the Almighty, say to the Lord, my refuge and fortress, my God in whom I trust. He will rescue you from the fowler's snare, from the destroying plague. He will shelter you with his pinions, and under his wings you may take refuge. His faithfulness is a protecting shield. You shall not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that roams in darkness, nor the plague that ravages at noon. Though 1,000 fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, near you it shall not come. You need simply watch. The punishment of the wicked you will see, because you have the Lord for your refuge and have made the Most High your stronghold. No evil shall befall you, no affliction come near your tent. For he commands his angels with regard to you, to guard you wherever you go. With their hands they shall support you, lest you strike your foot against a stone. You can tread upon the asp and the viper, trample the lion and the dragon. Because he clings to me, I will deliver him. Because he knows my name, I will set him on high. He will call upon me, and I will answer. I will be with him in distress. I will deliver him and give him honor. With length of days I will satisfy him and fill him with my saving power. So, Lisa, I think this one's pretty obvious, but I'm going to let you go ahead. Yes, I think this one's pretty obvious.
Wow.
Why are you grinning? Refuge. So shelter and refuge.
Okay, same thing. I would say, right?
Yeah, and what I like about this, Lisa, is, by the way, I look horrible. This stuff on my face.
It's just your face healing.
It's my face
It's the
healing.
pre-cancerous stuff coming off.
Yeah, I hope so. And I think if, we, even in the midst of all of this stuff that's going on on my face right now, I can still take shelter and refuge in the Lord.
Yeah.
And I really kind of think that's what this psalm is saying, is that you could have all of these things that are happening in and around you, right? And in the midst of all of that, kind of like God.
Find some silence.
Yeah, find the presence in the silence, like the eye of the storm, right, is God himself, where we can take shelter and refuge.
Yeah.
It's so easy, though, to expose ourselves to the winds of difficulty, because they're there, right?
Right.
But to be able to find that peace, even in the midst of the chaos, like you said, requires us to take refuge in God. Any thoughts from you?
Well, yeah, because sometimes it's a lot, I guess the world wants us to focus on what's going wrong.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get swept up in that and just focus on the negative rather than take refuge in the shelter of the Lord and just rest there with him and just allow his presence to encompass us and get us through the troubles.
Yeah, you just reminded me of something. There's so much divisiveness on TV.
Yeah.
And so much negativity that I don't even watch that stuff.
Right.
And I think especially at any time, we need to be careful about what we're watching.
Yes.
Because that kind of stuff will wash over us. And it's not the type of refuge that we should be seeking in our spiritual lives.
Right.
And so I think one of the challenges I want to have for the listeners is there a current storm in your life where you need to turn to God, right? And are you making the proper choices in terms of, the places you're going, the shows you're watching, the people you're hanging out with? Because if those things are not of God and from God, maybe now's a good time to reconsider those things and turn back to God, who is our shelter and our refuge.
Yeah, one of the words that dropped out. That's why I was kind of surprised that you're like, oh, this is obvious, because like one of the words that jumped out at me was arrow. So this is like what you had just said. We just have to redirect our arrow if it's pointing in the wrong direction.
I like
pointing
that.
Towards God.
Yeah, because that shelter and refuge of God, it's peaceful, it's warm, it's holy. There's just a lot of good stuff happening in there, right? And that's where we need to be. I'm Deacon Dave. See you next time.